So there's two different, like the normal, the verse tempo is like halftime. And I noticed when I did the fill that I was thinking of doing, it felt like the fill was too fast for the verse. And so I kind of made it a little more halftime so that it goes into the halftime verse. But then I could use the double time fill when it came into the chorus. And I think I mentioned this before. I know some of you guys are songwriters. Like, if you're going to change tempos, or if you're going to change parts or vibes or directions or whatever, then do it before the downbeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that way you can, like, it leads into the next part. Did we have trouble? Did the stream go down at all? Is that what happened? What's the downbeat? Is that a joke? Or are you serious? If you're serious, then downbeat is like, if you cut the phrase up into fours, 1, 2, 3, 4, downbeat, 2, 3, 4, boom. Just refresh your window if it crashed. It actually didn't crash on my end. I don't know what happened. At least Streamlabs didn't say anything about no crashes. All right. I think I'm going to keep these going. All right, let's go from the top again. I love that part. That part's great. What if this was like a later part? What if it just came in like rocking right away? Better, right? That's the vibe. I'm putting this 80s thing in the chorus thing here. Trap hat's too messy. I feel like it needs two of those. And then, oh, you know what it should do? I know what it should do. Do you know what it should do? Do you know? Do you even know? Just trust me, guys. Stop screwing around, okay? That's the main thing. You guys are just wasting time. does the chord change happen on the pattern before it? Oh, it doesn't have one, that's why. Okay, so I want this to straighten out a little bit. So it's slightly different from the verse. A little straighter. Okay, from the top. Go to something new. Go to a new thing. We had some other cool sounds, right? Oh, I don't want to go to the pink drums though. I want to go to either the verse drums or either the brown drums or the orange drums. Let's try the orange drums. Now what? Now where are we gonna go? Let's take out the bass line just to have a fresh palette of things. Here's this cool sound. And there was this thing. Oh, I didn't play you guys that one. That one's okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's start with that. Let's make a new sound. New sound. Let's go to... Actually, let's make a sound in the room here. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe the key of this is wrong. Let me just check it against the... The Nord with like an organ sound through the tape echo. Got one of those. I like the second one better. Let's make another track. We went to like it's like dub. Yeah? Kind of dub. What happens if we go to this other drum part? So I want to be in like a new thing here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put this on its own track. I'm gonna turn it down and all this stuff. So we'll call this vocal loop. How are we doing out there? There's not. What is she saying on repeat? I don't know what she's saying. I don't know what she's saying. Let's find out what that. Yeah, I don't know. I like this one better. Interesting. Back to the beginning and did a vibe. Back to the beginning, back to the beginning. Whoa, I don't want this thing looping the whole damn time. That's part of the problem. Hush. Hush. Oh, he changed key entirely. Okay, I thought we did, but I don't know why that works for me. All right. What do you guys want to do at this point? We'll probably have to get out of here. I don't know, about 20 minutes to get ready to head over to Pooch and Jim's deal. Should we just do the first half of it? Call that the thing? Second half was cool, but God, you guys love questions. Questions Redemption Raid. All right. Well, I'll probably come back to this and work on it later anyway. It's a good start, though. Let's just loop it up from here. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. There, I'm going to make these smaller. Turn them down. All right. So, let's do some questions then. Let's look. Oh, I didn't even think. We'll follow back up with Elise later. Because I don't know if I have time to bring her on. I was thinking of bringing her on, but I don't think I have time today. So we'll do it. We'll do it another time. You talk to her. Okay, so we've got some redemptions, sounds or loops. I will talk to you guys in the chat afterwards. We will get out of here in 10 minutes, and I will talk to you in the chat about your redemption. So if you have redeemed a sound to be added to the stream, to the song for this week, go to sounds.com right now and look for sounds. Come back to the stream and whisper at me on Twitch, and we'll do it. Okay, some questions. Theo the Tree says, "Hey Mike, I had the privilege to see your live show in Italy on March 15th. Your show is life-changing for me because I'm from the USA. My best friend is from Italy. His name is Marco. Your show brought us together." Thanks, man. Man? I don't know. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Appreciate that, though. Can you tell us, Coconut Shark says, can you tell us a happy college story? God. Think about that for a second. I feel like I went to college in, So I went to college at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, which is a art school, a very difficult school. Most of the people that I went to school with were much older, were somewhat older and much more experienced than me and the others that came in out of high school. They at the time didn't really let people in straight out of high school, maybe between 10 and 20 people per semester. So most of us were younger than the rest of the student body, which was in their like mid-20s and even into 30s. Like I had people in my class who were like, had kids and stuff, or like had a job and they were taking a break from their work to like get to like further their education. And I was like literally like 18. So yeah, so it was it was cool though. It was really like not like what most people have as a college experience. They didn't have like living on campus or anything like that. So everybody lived in like little apartments and like back pool houses and stuff. I do remember when this was funny. So Joe and I met at school. I remember we were in an illustration class and Joe bought at lunch that day Tupac's All Eyes on Me. One of the Tupac records came out, and you could listen to music. The instructors would let you listen to music in the class. You just put it in the little CD player at the time, and Joe bought it and came back to class and just put in Tupac, and you could feel like half of the people there. Like I said, there's like some of the people in the class are so much older than us. And I could feel like half of them just like getting so tense because there was so much cursing There's all this like bitch this, bitch that, like, and all this violence in it, and finally, like, probably within like a song, like somewhere into the second song, this woman got up and was like, just turned it off and was just like, I'm sorry, I cannot listen to that. We were dying. It's so funny. Another question. Raisa W says, LP Netherlands finally filled out the LP playoff bracket, and Waiting for the End came out as the winner. That was like my mind. Waiting for the End came out as the winner on mine as well. Could you tell us about more about the production and process of that song? I mean, I think I've talked a lot about that song in, you can find it online. Like, it came together from like, I had like the beat, I had some raps written for it, mostly like the bridge part as like a rap section, like a verse or something. And then Chester had the verse, that first singing vocal that he does, the Waiting for the End part. He had that. He like was looking through voice memos on his phone to try and find something that like fit the song. And he sang that one. I was like, whoa, what was that one? He was funny too, because he didn't know. He had a sense of what he liked, like, but he didn't usually feel, if he came up with an idea, he didn't usually feel super convinced that it was terrible or great. Like, he'd have certain ones that he'd like more than others. But if he had one, he would look at me and be like, is this good? It'd always be like, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? Because part of it wasn't that my opinion mattered more. Well, it wasn't that I was right. It was that he knew that in order for the song to work, I had to be like really into it, and then I'd like put all this, like, then the momentum would start, right? If you play, it's true for any writing situation. So if two people are writing together and one person says, what about this? And the other person goes, whoa, and then like really starts to make something, if that pushes the ball forward, then that momentum is almost like more important than the part, because then it could lead to the next idea and the next idea and the next idea. So that's how that type of a situation works. And that's kind of how that song got it like really like kicked off. Another question, let's see. Nikki Ta Lang says, in the Hybrid Theory Jam, you talked about major minor chords. Can you basically explain more? It's really like back then, like what I was doing on a lot of that stuff was just simply taking a progression of minor chords. So let's say A minor, right? And whenever you have the ability to change one of those, which is like one of the minors to a major, then I thought that it was interesting. Actually, you've listened to Nine Inch Nails stuff. Like I think I probably got the idea from a Nine Inch Nails song, because Trent did that all the time. Still does kind of, but on the earlier records he did that a lot. Oh, Elise is. Let me see if she shout me out on here. Yeah. Elise, if you're watching, I'm gonna we'll catch up another day. I have to wrap this up like right now to like get over to talk to this podcasting I'm doing. 2 more questions. Shortwired asks, have you watched or read the anime manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I know that one's so famous and popular. I haven't seen it or read it. I know how like it's such one of the bigger ones, but I should get around to that. Bunny Knuckle wants to know if I'll do a cooking stream to watch and learn. Probably not. Every time I'm cooking, the whole family's in the room. Like they're all in the area. And so I can't do like a stream like that. And I can't do, we keep the family stuff private and I don't cross those things. I know that you're probably asking that because I've been on this like breakfast fried rice kick. I follow David Chang on Instagram, and he's posted fried rice a couple times, and made me like in our family we have a breakfast fried rice recipe. It is a very I feel like everybody in the family knows it, and. So that I saw the David Chang thing and I started playing around with my recipe and I liked what he did. But when you're so used to a certain thing and it's like, that's like your family, you've got all like these memories attached to the food. So I went back to mine. But it was funny because he's like, if you don't know who he is, he's a legend. And just, he's funny and his food is amazing. Anyway, so I'm going to take off. I'm going to actually not quite yet. I'm going to hang out in the chat for a second, get these folks that redeemed points. I'm going to get your sounds and stuff loaded up for hopefully tomorrow or the next day. I could choose a style right now. Why don't we choose something for tomorrow? Let's do it. So many. I mean, this is why we had to stop doing the song style redemptions because there's just so many of them. So I'm gonna try and mash up a few of them. Let's see what happens here. This first one. Maybe. D Smooth. D Smooth 6 says, notify your favorite piece of classical music. So there's one. And let's add to that. Should we mash it up? Mash it up. Oh, I got a wild card. Sound effects. Oh, so classical plus sound effects. Mash all of them. I'm going to draw everything out of here and mash it all up. Okay, this one's specific. It probably will go well with the classical, so I think it's going to be good. Spacey13 says Woodkid style. So there's a lot of different vibes that could be, but that'll go well with the classical. Okay, so we're mashing up Woodkid, sound effects, and classical right now. I'm going to have to pass on this one, I think. Gotta pass. That's not gonna work. Woodkid is an artist. He's a like a producer and video director. I don't wanna do that one with it. I got the one that was make a song in the style of the Pokemon Mew. I can't make Mew that. I mean, I could just cheat and say like, yeah, whatever I make is Mew's thing. Just do it. You want me to just add it? I mean, I don't know. Okay, fine. We'll add it. I have to really think about. I'm gonna add it. Okay. So, what genre would Woodkid be? What would that be? Yeah. Listen to what Run Boy Run. It's like there's something cinematic about. We'll call it cinematic alternative. We're mixing cinematic alternative, sound effects, classical, and the Pokemon Mew. And another one. Ready? Okay, this is the end of it. This is going to put us over the top. Our final stylistic touch point. Our final style suggestion. Nails. Fuck. 9 Inch Nails meets cinematic alternative meets sound effects meets classical meets Mew. Is Mew very 9 Inch Nails-y? What do you think? Cupcake, it's your thing. Not Mew. Okay, Cupcake says no Mew. Mew goes back. Mew goes back. Should I grab another one? Should I grab one more? Okay, I'm putting it. Mew's gonna happen. Mew's gonna come back. Oh shit! It came out. Use the Wilhelm scream. All right, those are our 5. Mashing up. 9 Inch Nails, Wood Kid, sound effects, classical, and the Wilhelm scream. All right, that's tomorrow. Damn, crazy. It's gonna be fun. Thank you for watching. I don't see anybody. Nobody's redeemed a raid. Yeah, nobody's redeemed a raid. So we're gonna raid. Okay, we're gonna raid. Let's see who we're gonna raid. Let's look. I just found something funny. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Sorry guys. Was that too much? I don't know. I'm just gonna do auto-tune everything right now. I don't know who we're gonna raid. Why is this like, I want this to be more auto-tuning. How come it's not very auto-tuning? I want it to be more auto-tuning.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Let's just do that. Yeah. Well, now there's all this latency. You can hear it. See that? Okay. So we're raiding. I don't know if I want to raid any of these people. Oh my god. It's so hard to talk when there's all this latency. Can I make it less? Can I make it? Can I make it less? Oh, yeah, that's really good right there. Oh, there's the lower latency. Is that gonna work? Oh, that works so much better. Okay, now we're back to this. I don't see who we're gonna raid, you guys. What do you think? Pitch it downer? That's not a word. Well, it's a word, but that's not how you use it. You're a downer. And Gina is our raid. And Gina is our raid. That's who we're raiding. That's who we're raiding. That's who we're raiding.